Hey, what's up, Text Boy Now One here, and I am back with some Madden 15 gameplay still from my first season. Still got that horrible, awful one loss to that nonsense of a catch that wasn't a catch, and yes, I'm still bringing this up. Either way, today is going to be the first episode of Stories with Texas, and it's going to be about my bad luck that I have experienced, and it probably dates back to my senior year of high school, so that's where we're going to start. Like I said earlier, this stuff dates back all the way to high school, like my senior year, my last year at Widefield High School in Colorado Springs, which is where I attended. So let's get right into it. So basically, I played on the football team. I was a starting offensive lineman. I played left tackle, left guard, right tackle. I was going to play center, but that wasn't like, I just never got into it. So I played pretty much like the interior and outside spot when it came to the offensive line. And that was pretty damn good. I was the strongest guy on the team. I wasn't the fastest guy, but being strong meant a lot because I had a lot of one-on-one matchups and my quarterback trusted me to the point where I was like the guy he always wanted on the field. So I was kind of like a big deal, or as big of a deal as you guys can be as an offensive lineman who was undersized in high school. Either way, I had a really fun time playing tackle my senior year, but this is at the beginning. I had a lot of like knick-knack injuries, and I want to say I was injury prone, but it was more just being bad luck, and that's why these stories are important, to just go back and look at all the stuff that happened in my past that are bad and just talk about it. So back to the football. All right, so we were a 4A school, and our first game of the season was against a school named Liberty, which was 5A, which was awful because 5A schools, if you guys don't know, the classes are a lot bigger than 4A schools. They have a lot more players, a lot more students in that school, so it's going to be a lot more people at that game and a lot more players who are not going to be playing both ways. I played both ways. I played offensive lineman, also played defensive lineman as well. So because of this, we were always like the best conditioned athletes on the field, but being that our coach didn't really trust too many other players to play, he only played pretty much seniors and juniors, and everybody else is pretty much left out. Now our senior class, we had 12 seniors. We had 12 seniors on the team and about 15 juniors. So that's enough, but with injuries and stuff going like that, it's kind of going to spread you thin. So, of course, the day before the game, on Thursday night, we were going down to the freshman game from my buddy Chris's house, and my dumbass walks outside. I step on a sprinkler head that is malfunctioning and staying up. Didn't see it, and I end up rolling, or like, I don't know what the technical term is, but I didn't roll my ankle, but the part where your ankle and foot meet, like, I'll put a picture on the screen of what it looks like. I ended up like doing something there to where that thing got swole. Like, it just swole up immediately. I stepped on the sprinkler head, I fell on the ground, and I got my foot, and I thought I broke it, but it was just some big, like, I don't know what it was. It was just some nonsense, and it sucked because I couldn't walk, I couldn't run. I was hobbling to the field. It was awful, and this is the day before the game. So we get down to the stadium. Our trainer staff hands me a bag of ice. I ice it. I elevate my leg. We watch the freshmen play Liberty. Our freshmen beat them because our freshman team was pretty legit. And then, of course, we go back to the house. So my foot starting to feel better. It's not as bad as it was when I first did that. And of course, when we go back to this house, I don't know how I forgot. I end up making the same damn mistake. I take a step right back on that sprinkler head, and I end up doing the same amount of damage I did earlier, but a lot worse. Like, it was excruciating. They got me inside. They gave me a bag of ice, and then I ended up taking 2 ibuprofen, passing out, hoping that it would be better the next day, which wasn't the case. So I woke up that morning at 6, got down to the gym to basically get prepared to play football. And if you guys have not stuck any extremity in a bucket of ice, it is one of the worst feelings of all time. Like, it doesn't hurt good. Everybody says, oh, it hurts so good. No, it just hurts. Like, it's cold, it stings, it's not a comfortable spot to be in. But because I had hurt my foot twice, and I ended up messing that part up twice, I had to stick my entire leg in a bucket of ice for an hour and a half. Yo, like, when I tell you that, it didn't help. Like, I probably should say, it didn't help. Like, I thought I was gonna be able to play that game. I did not. We got to the field in Liberty. Where is that? Where is it? Woodland Park? I don't know where the hell they play at, but we got to the field. I was still like basically in my foot bucket of ice on the bus. It was just ridiculous. And then we got there finally, and I thought I might be able to play, but for some reason I just could not like move. Like, my foot would not allow me to move, so I ended up missing my first start at offensive lineman. it sucked because it's your senior year. You want to play all the games possibly, but man, like working hard through all training camp, through 2-a-days, all that nonsense, and before the first game, not even playing the game, I ended up injuring my foot. And being offensive lineman, having foot injury, really pretty much being a football player or any sports athlete, hurting your foot is just something that you can't really play through. So, unfortunately, I missed my first game. We got our asses beat that day. Like, playing a 5A school is just not fair. Like, 4A, 5A, like, you may win some of those games, but they have more kids, and even though you are better conditioned, injuries plague you, and you go down, all of a sudden, you're no longer have the advantage you thought you might have. So, that kind of sucked for us. But, hey, that is my first Bad Luck Story Texas. I gotta figure out a title for this. Like, if you guys got a good idea for a title, let me know in the comment section below. Bad Luck Stories Texas with something. Like, we'll figure it out as we go. But this is the first episode. I'm the Texas boy. Got our ass to beat this game as well, so it's kind of fitting to go Bad Luck Texas with a loss. Either way, that's the video. I'm the Texas boy, and I'll catch y'all mother bleepers with episode number 2. Peace.